Okay, so this is the last bit of information I wanted to pass on to you as you begin working on your okay, I'll try it again. What I want to do in this last section is just talk a little bit about reporting and assessment of the FLCs. First, in terms of assessment, we want to figure out how the FLCs have an impact on faculty. So CSALT and TILT will send a survey to all the faculty participants at the end. We'll also request a mid-year report sometime in December. In line with the university strategic plan, we also want to take a look at the impact of FLCs on student learning. Now this is where your consideration of assessment is really important. So you think about the project and think about how you're going to measure whether it works or not. Some of the things that you can use, and again this is wide open, these are just suggestions to help get the discussion started. Pre and post tests, surveys of student engagement, surveys of student learning. Those are more indirect measures. The pre and post tests are more direct measures. Ask the Office for Institutional Assistance whether they can, institutional effectiveness, to find out whether they can provide assistance. Title V, especially for those FLCs funded by Title V, has an assessment person on staff who could help. Or again, CSALT and TILT, and there are some tools that we've adopted such as Qualtrics which can help us with designing these surveys. And again, these are only suggestions. You may have other ways of measuring student learning, the impact on student learning. In terms of publicity, we will have web page bios, at least for the facilitators. Okay, so back to publicity. We will want to use pictures and bios for those of you who are facilitators, and if you can get members of your group and get a group picture, that would help too. We certainly want more information about the participants so the campus can see who is involved in these FLCs and see the broad range of people who are involved. You can do informal or even formal presentations to your colleagues about what you're doing and what you've learned. We also have events, for example, the Technology, Innovations, and Pedagogy Conference that's in January, or Hit the Ground Running Conference that's in August and September. Okay, well my granddaughter's been very patient as I finish these up. I mentioned presentations at the CSALT or TILT events, the Technology, Innovations, and Pedagogy Conference, Hit the Ground Running Conference in August, or in other ways let the faculty in your school, your college, and your colleagues know what you're doing. And that's all part of the publicity to let them know that these FLCs can be useful. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions, you can reach me at email address or one of these phone numbers, either in the library in the CSALT office or in my Peters Building office. So thank you very much for listening, and I appreciate your patience with my 3-year-old granddaughter. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.